Okay, our next speaker for the Brooklyn Tea Party today is going to be Tom Zmich. He's running for U.S. Congress. And Tom, you're running in what district?
District 6 in Queens.
Congressional District 6 in Queens. Does that encompass any other borders like Brooklyn or?
No, it's actually the only congressional district that is only in Queens.
Okay, very good. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you, hopefully our next Congressman, Tom Zmich.
Thank you, Glenn. It's great to be here back in Brooklyn again at the Tea Party meeting. It's been about 4 years since the last time we were here. Right, Chris? And Glenn and a few others who were here last time. But now it's even more important, this next election coming up. As far as my campaign, running for Congress, District 6, we have the Republican nomination, we have the Conservative nomination from the Conservative Party, and we have the Medical Freedom Party, the new form party, standing up for medical freedom and your bodily autonomy that's given to you by the United States Constitution and God. Okay, which is why we endorse them, we support them, and we will promote them all in our campaigns going forward. We have Ari, who was here in the back. He's one of the candidates. I believe he's running for state senate, and Martha has left. I believe she was running for either state senate or assembly too. And Steve is one of the chairmen of the party back there, if you want to talk to him about it. Joining and helping, and we need volunteers. We need people to help donate, get out in the field, to promote our campaign, to promote what we feel isn't the infringement on our constitutional rights. And as you've seen before, Ina has said, it's an uphill battle. There's a lot of progressives out there. There's a lot that the state, the governor, the assembly, it's out of control. And with the control down in Washington, which is the office, the federal office that I'm running for, we have the issue with the border, we have the issue with drugs, we have the issue with child trafficking, and we have the issue of them issuing the mandates against our Constitution. And a lot of the issue that we have at the federal level, which is why I would like to get to Washington, is to straighten out that myth that they think the Constitution is a living document that is to change as it goes along. This document has been around 240 years longer than, or more, longer than any other person is alive today. And this document is the overriding foundation of why we have a supposed free society now that's being infringed upon. But we need to take it back to the beginning. Less government, less regulations, and fix our immigration system, and especially our education system. A lot of people nowadays are advocating that the Department of Education, which I believe was formed in 1972 or 73, federal-wise, we need to abolish that, because their overriding regulations and what they're trying to shove down our throat nationwide is out of control. They need to turn it back over to states, just like the Supreme Court has turned over recent things back to the states. So this way people can choose where they want to live then, without having to be infringed upon by the federal government overall in the United States. So you can move to an area that suits your ideology, what you believe in. Just like the Constitution says, freedom of religion, race, creed, whichever you believe in, that's where this is a free country, and that's what the United States Constitution is all about. One of the things that I'd like to bring up real quickly, most recently, Governor Hochul, signed a bill that was passed by the Uniparty Democrats here in New York State. They passed in the Assembly and the Senate, and got signed by the governor, a quarantine camp regulation, which means part of it is, excuse me, part of it is if they deem you a health hazard to your community, without reason or any proof, they can come to your house and take you out of your house and send you to the camp up in New Paltz in the quarantine camp. And this is actually happening. There are actually people up there, okay? Now, there's an organization called Unite New York State, NYS, who fought this law that our interim governor signed, because she's an unelected governor, remember that, let's hold that for the record. She signed this law with the backing of the party, and they want to do this. They were taken to court, and the New York State Supreme Court kicked it out and said it's unconstitutional. They lost, okay? They lost, okay? Which is a big win for us freedom-loving people here in New York State. Now, the big issue is, which is unfathomable, they lost. The judge decided and declared that it's unconstitutional. But guess what these Democrats are doing? They already filed paperwork that they are going to appeal the decision. So now, just to give you the mindset, and everyone out there needs to understand, the mindset, they already lost trying to pass an unconstitutional law. Now they want to appeal it. For what reason would they want the authority to come to your house and take you out of your house and put you without no charges or crime or anything away? Because they are tyrannical. They want to take over your mind, body, and soul here in this state because they have the ruling party right now. They are in charge. And they are scared. And the only way we're going to beat them at every single level, whether it be at this election in 2022, is for Congress, State Senate, State Assembly, Governor, clean the slate on all of them. Every single one of these people who are incumbents in there have to be removed and replaced by everybody. Because I say this from the bottom of my heart, meaning because, and here's the reasoning, these people who are in there, most of them have been in there for the last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 years and let this happen. All of this, the stuff that we've been through with the crisis here in New York State has been let happen with no voice of the people against anything that has been going on. So now it's time to change. It's now time to volunteer, get out there, get as many people as you can, friends, family, and your neighbors, and get out there and do something, because there's less than 90 days to this next election. And we need to get people out there on the streets, talking to every single person, every single day, out there, anybody who's willing to listen, and tell them to talk to people. That's the only way, like Ina had said, get out there and vote, yes. But not only that, you need to understand why they have to vote, because a lot of people don't want to come out and vote. Right. We had the last election, maybe 10% of the registered people came out to vote. At the most, that's between two parties and everybody. 10%. Okay, for Mayor Adams won with like 500,000 votes. Meanwhile, there's 8 million people here in the city. Okay, so we need to get people out to vote. We need to encourage people to sign up, get registered to vote. Even if they have to use an absentee ballot, even if they have to register to vote and get other people to vote, we need a whole coordinated effort, even if it's just on your own then. If you don't want to join with the party, if you don't want to help a campaign, even on your own, you can do it. Steve has some blank forms in the back there. Take a few with you. Try to get 1 or 2 people, and you can just fill it out, fold it up. It's prepaid mail, and drop it in the mailbox. It's that simple. And when it gets to the BOE, it's their problem. You know, they'll put it in the system. But we need everyone to get out there. Go to my website, Zmich2020.com. There's a volunteer button, there's a donate button, there's a win red button. Any kind of help and assistance that you can give us, you can go right there. You can either shoot me an email, shoot me a private note right on that website, and our most recent stuff that we've been doing, out protesting, out talking, out speaking, and probably this too, will be on that site, and you can see everything we've been up to. So go to my website, and thank you very much.
Tom, could you spell out your website? Spell it?
The website is called Zmich2020.com. And there's also the Gmail is Zmich2020@gmail.com.
Thank you. so much.